right, what up, what up, what up? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. The bad boy of the dating game was popping. What's the deal? What's going on, people? What's good? So today, we're going to be talking about why you need to let women just be mad at you. You feel what I'm saying? I got to get into this. But before we get into all this stuff, right? I want to make sure you guys get the book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Make sure you guys go to mrlocario.com to get your copy today. Make sure you guys get this book. This book will change your freaking life. I'm telling you. And make sure you guys get this book. Do not sleep on this book. What up? East Bay 90, Infinite Cash Flow was popping. Also, make sure you guys get these t-shirts. Submissive women are sexy. Yes, they are. Submissive women are sexy. Make sure you guys click the link below to get your t-shirt today. I got them in all different colors. You know, we got purple, navy blue, black, all those different colors. So make sure you guys go and click the link below to get your t-shirts. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so let me make sure all this shit is going good. This should always be saying it's flowing real janky at the beginning. Hopefully everything will go good. But anyway, so what's good? Byron was popping. What's the deal? Junes, what up? So you just added me on Facebook. That's what's up. Let me see if I gotta add you back. I'll make sure I add you back when I check my Facebook if I didn't already. Godfred was popping. What's the deal? All right, looks like we good. Looks like the stream health is going better. Okay, you said I accepted you already on Facebook. Okay, that's what's up. Bryce, what up? For Life One Deep, what up? All of you guys should friend me on Facebook. Go to Facebook and type in Hashim Trends Locario. So if you go on Facebook, you type in Hashim Trends Locario and find me and hit me up. What up, TKT8365, Power Zone 7, what's good? So, the title of today's show, real quick, is, let her be mad at you. Let her be mad at you. All right? So, this morning I put up a video, early this morning, where I was talking about, if you do this thing, it's going to make you instantly unattractive to women. Basically, what I was saying is that if you switch up on a chick, or if you listen to a woman or do what she says she wants you to do, she's going to be, she's not going to be attracted to you, right? So, for example, what will happen is a lot of guys will deal with girls, and let's say a chick, I even said this in the video, let's say that you curse a lot, and the girl's like, oh, stop cursing, that's rude, why are you doing all that? And then then what happens is you try to stop cursing so that the girl will like you, right? But usually what will happen is is that guys will stop doing things because at the girl's request, because they don't want the girl to be offended. They don't want the girl to be mad. They don't want the girl to, be upset about what they're doing. But what I'm saying is, let the woman be mad at you. You understand what I'm saying? Let the chick be mad. You understand? So don't go around here, or don't go out here trying to appease the woman. Just let her be mad at you. Right? So whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing, as long as it is something you actually want to say and do, and your intentions is you just doing it because that's how you are, do those things and let her be mad at you about that. So let's say you may be dealing with a girl and, she wants you to call her more or talk to her more on the phone and all this other shit, right? And you don't feel like it. So you don't really call her as much. You don't really interact with her as much. And so now she's mad at you. So don't try to call her more, or don't try to, interact with her more. No, just let her be mad. You understand what I'm saying? Or let's say, you chilling with some girl you messing with. She wants you to, y'all at you, she's at your crib or you at her crib or whatever. But you like, listen, I got to wrap this up because I got some shit to do. But she's like, oh, but I want to spend some more time. Like, do I have to go or do you have to go, whatever? And then she's upset that you're trying to bounce or that doing your other stuff, right? Let her be mad. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Let her be mad at it, right? You might be the type of guy who is fucking with a bunch of chicks and one of your girls that you messing with, she's mad that you got a whole bunch of girls, right? Let her be mad at that shit. You understand? Don't try to stop seeing girls. Don't try to, do this or to appease her to make her happy. No, let her fucking be mad. You understand? It's real simple. See, the thing is, a lot of guys, they're scared to upset a woman or they're scared to offend a woman. They're scared. They don't like when a woman doesn't like what they're doing because they fear that the woman's going to leave them. But the funny part is that what usually happens is when you let them be mad and you do what you do, the opposite usually happens where they still fuck with you, right? And they're still fucking with you because you are being you. You're being a man. You're being masculine. You're being how you want to be. And she's not able to change you or move you. You understand? See, even if she's upset or she's mad about a certain thing, in that moment, she's just upset that she can't get her way. But at the same time, she respects you because you're not letting her change you. You understand? And see, this is the thing. Most of the time, women are going to be mad automatically. Like, they're going to be mad if you're being authentic most of the time. All right? Follow me here on this. Most women are going to be mad at you anyway if you are being authentic. So, let's say, for example, right, you just want to hook up with some chicks. You ain't really trying to get into a long-term relationship. You just chilling. What up, Chaz? What's going on? You just chilling. You doing your thing, right? Because you actually just want to do that, and that's the type of guy you are, right? You're gonna run into women who's gonna like you and wanna, they're gonna want to tie you down because for some of them they're gonna see you as such an attractive guy. They want you to be with them. So it's in their nature to try to tie you down, but it's in your nature to do what you want to do and just be free to do you. You understand? So, of course she's going to be mad at you because you're not going down the direction she wants you to go. Because naturally you feel, I just want to hook up and just, do my thing and be free, but she wants you to stay with her. You understand what I'm saying? So, you having that, you doing those things, that's going to make her be mad at you. But what you have to do is you have to let her be mad. You understand what I'm saying? Let her work it out with herself. You understand what I'm saying? See, the reason why this can be difficult sometimes is because once you start to involve yourself with a chick on a consistent basis, let's say there's a chick you've been dating, you're seeing her, you like her, whatever, you end up having a tendency to want to, like, please her and make sure that she's feeling okay about shit. You understand? Because you're starting to care. You feel what I mean? But what it is that you have to stay focused on what you're about and what you're trying to do and not switch up for her, right? And you have to be how you're going to be. And now she has to learn to deal with you how you are. And if anything's going to be switched up, it's because it's on your own, it's all about you switching it up because you want to, not you switching it up because you're scared that you're going to lose her or that you should do this so that you can appease her. None of that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So within doing all of that, you got to understand that she's going to be mad at some point. You know what I'm saying? About this shit. She's going to be mad about certain things you're doing, but you have to let her do that. Let her process that. Because what's happening is she's getting used to, what up, Joe Blast was popping? She's getting used to you being how you are. So she's adjusting to you. But if you're so busy trying to, run after her and, rub her back and be like, oh no, it's okay, I'm going to change, don't worry, this is getting you upset, I'm going to do this and I'm going to switch this up. And you understand? You can't be doing that shit. You can't be doing that shit. And the funny part is, in the long run, if you do that, like I was saying in the other video, she's not going to really be attracted to you like that. Because you're not being how you want to be. You're not being masculine. You're not being that man. You understand? So you're switching the shit up just so that she won't get upset, that she won't get offended. And that's not the thing you need to do. You have to let her be mad. Give her that space to be mad. You said women are never satisfied if you treat her good or bad. Oh man. Nah, see the thing is, women they're gonna have their little moments where they expect certain things to happen. They want certain things to go down at this particular moment and that particular moment. But the thing is, you have to be unmovable. You have to be that rock. You understand? And you just gotta let her, get upset. Don't get all caught up in her being upset about you doing you. Right? So let's say you messing with like 3 or 4 girls, and let's say one of those girls wants you to be her boyfriend. But she knows you fucking with these other girls, and you're like, look, I'm not really trying to be in a long-term relationship. I'm just chilling right now. She's gonna be upset about that. Right? Let her be upset about it. You know what I'm saying? She's free to go whenever she want to go. But the thing is that if she's feeling you and she likes you, she's going to still stick with you, but also respect the fact that you are being who you are. You understand what I'm saying? And so the thing is this, because a lot of guys, what they'll do is that you said, what if she gets upset enough to leave you? Then that's what it is. She got to leave. She got to leave. You feel what I'm saying? Tell her ass goodbye and good luck. Seriously, because this is the thing. A lot of guys will try to switch it up because they want to get the girl to like them. Right? But it's not about getting the girl to like. See, the most important thing, like it's cool if a girl like you, but the most important thing is for a woman to respect you. You understand what I'm saying? That is the most important fucking thing. I know you want her to like you. I know you want her to love you. All of that shit's great. But respect is at the top of the list. Period. Because a woman could like you and still disrespect you. You understand what I'm saying? A woman could love you and still disrespect you. But a woman can't respect you and disrespect you. It can't happen. You understand what I'm saying? It's impossible. And so what happens is when a woman respects you, what she's saying is, she's saying, even though I'm mad because I'm not getting my way with you, I respect you enough to roll with you how you are. That's when you know when a woman respects you. Where she's able to, like, she likes you, she loves you, all that other stuff, but she's able to be with you as you are. Right? So what that means is there's no need for you to change and switch your shit up. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no need to do that. You see what I mean? And so That's what I'm saying. Where, what up, Cam MHW was good, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's about you understanding that you have to let her be mad, bro. Just let her do it. See, I made the mistake before of trying to, you know, like worry about her feelings and be like, oh, let me not do this, or let me not do that, or let me switch this up. You know, I've done that shit in the past, and it just doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't make the relationship or the situation you're in with the girl work better. It is not. It's just not. It's better for her to get how you really are and accept it, because that's what it is. It's her accepting that this man that I'm dealing with is this way, and I still want to fuck with him. That's what you need. That's what you need. So yeah, so you may say something to a chick, like even when you first meet a girl, right? What some guys will do is they'll let's say, for example, they'll say some sort of joke, and the girl may seem or act like she's offended by the joke. And then the guy will apologize. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just joking. You know what I mean? No, fuck that. Let her be offended. Let her be mad. You understand what I'm saying? Let her know that this is who the fuck you are. This is what I'm about. And so either you could, you know, keep interacting with me if you want, or you could go. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. You see what I mean? But see, this requires you to be confident. This requires you to have that abundance mindset. This requires you to really be on top of your game to be able to be this consistent. Because some guys are so desperate for pussy that they're willing to do whatever to get it. They're willing to, compromise who they are. They're willing to go above and beyond to get some ass. You understand what I'm saying? And the funny part is that when you're being you and you're doing the things you want to do, you're extremely masculine, which makes you even more attractive to women in general, which is the funny part, because I'm like, dudes is always trying to bend over backwards for women, but the fact that you're even bending over backwards is the thing that makes you unattractive. You understand what I'm saying? See, dudes get thrown off because they see a woman get upset. They get thrown off because she's mad. Understand that that's still emotion. You feel what I'm saying? Merciless 6, you say you got the submissive shirt. That's what's up. Guys, make sure you get this Submissive Women Are Sexy shirts. You can click the link below. You said, put it on your IG. Send me a picture. Send me a picture. I'll put it on my IG too. You feel what I'm saying? So if you guys get these shirts, send me the picture. I want to put it on my IG. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the thing. You gotta be on top of your shit, man. You gotta be on top of your shit, and chicks, they're going to respect that. Don't be afraid to make them feel a certain way, because even what happened is when they're feeling upset or when they're feeling mad about whatever, that's still emotion. You understand what I'm saying? That's still emotion that is being, pushed towards your direction. You feel what I'm saying? Because the worst thing for a woman to feel about you is nothing. You feel what I'm saying? If a woman feels nothing, that's not good. So if she's mad at you, or she's offended, or she's upset, whatever, that's cool. You understand? Now the thing is this. Some Mags, you said, where do you get the shirt? There's going to be a link below this video where you get the shirt. All right? So I'm going to have the link on the video. But yeah, a lot of dudes out here, they're so scared to be themselves. You feel what I'm saying? They're extremely scared to be themselves. And so what I'm telling you guys out there is don't be scared to be yourself, even if you think it's going to offend her. Now, let me say this. Don't go out there trying to offend. You understand what I'm saying? Or trying to get her mad. That's what another thing I'm going to say. Don't necessarily try to get her mad. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to get her mad just because. You understand? Because I know a lot of dudes out there be on some shit. They mad, bitter, and angry about women with, when it comes to dealing with women. They're like, I'm gonna just go out there and fucking get these chicks and piss these chicks off. No, it's not about that. It's about your intention is not to make her mad. Your intention is you're just being yourself. And a lot of times when you're just being yourself, there are going to be times women are going to get mad at you. They're going to get offended. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not you're trying to do it. It's that in certain situations, it'll automatically happen. You understand? Shout out to my dude Arcade McFly in the chat. All the beats that y'all be hearing on the videos, that's my dude Arcade McFly. Make sure you check him out on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? He got some dope shit. You said what's an example of what? Of which one do you mean? Example of what? But yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, don't try to, don't try to get a chick mad. So I guess an example of that would be like if you're talking to a chick and you just start cursing her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, what? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Don't try to get her mad. Because that's not really anything that is feasible to what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that a woman is naturally getting upset at you or mad at you because she's responding to your authenticity. You understand? And so your authenticity is in sort of like, it's in conflict with her values or let's say her ideas. You understand? And see, this is where it comes to where a woman is submitting to you. You understand? Because what it is she's saying, okay, I'm upset at this or I'm mad at that or whatever. Or I don't like that you did this or, oh, why can't you do what I want you to do? Right? And then what happens is that because you stay on course, because you don't switch up, because you're continuously being you, she says, you know what? Yeah, I know I'm mad, but fuck it. I like this guy. You understand? I want to roll with this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And that's her submitting to you. You understand what I mean? She's going along with your situation. She's getting into your frame. You said you usually tell a girl they have nice or sexy lips, then they get mad. Are they really get mad or are they just like, responding as if they're, surprised that you would even say that type of shit? That's another thing too, because I was thinking of doing a bad boy membership program where I talk about signs that a woman wants you to seduce her. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes dudes get it mixed up where a chick actually is interested, but you confuse that as her not being interested based off of her reaction. So I'm gonna have to go deep on that. You know what I'm saying? You said they get mad at the directness. Yeah, let them be mad. If they really mad, hell yeah, let them be mad. Because a chick being mad doesn't necessarily mean she's not into you or she don't like you. Wolf Shadow, you're always talking that bullshit. MGTOW is the future of men. Oh man. What up, Pablo? Was popping? So yeah, that's what it is, man. Listen, so you guys can, if you want to call in, the number 646-481-3901. You feel me? Because, dude, I've had so many women over the years be upset at me about shit that I said. You know what I'm saying? Shit that I did, but it was just me doing me. So did I watch that Pickup Artist documentary or Pickup Artist documentary? I haven't seen any of that. But yeah, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. You gotta, You said, why do you think older men want young men to go MGTOW? Because those older men didn't have game. So they want, it's like, let's say, I remember I met this dude where he was like he was trying to get into the music industry and he failed at it. And so he was going around telling motherfuckers, don't bother with music because it's whack. And I remember one of the guys he told that to ended up, becoming a successful musician. So it's like, it's just niggas who he said MGTOWs brings confidence. No, it don't. It's like one of the people who, because they fucked up, they, want other people to sort of be in their position too, or they want them to join in the misery. You understand? See, it would be better if a MGTOW said, listen, because I didn't have no game, I got married to the first chick who liked me, and and she fucked me over. You understand what I'm saying? So you, young man, should learn some motherfucking game or be better at dealing with women so you don't get fucked up in a situation that I got. You understand what I'm saying? See, MGTOWs will try to make it seem as if that's what it is, but it's more so a lot more just like, being angry and mad and complaining about shit and trying to act like, they're up on something. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, no, you're not, bro. I'm sorry. You said a documentary on BBC in the UK, Addy A Game, the guy you interviewed a while ago is now doing time in prison. The guy I interviewed, he interviewed me. I know who you're talking about. He interviewed me, so he's doing time in prison for what? Because I think I heard something about that. I remember hearing something about that, but I wasn't too sure on the details. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, I heard something about he was like grabbing up on some chicks or something like that. I don't know all the details. I'd have to look at all the details and you know what I'm saying? See what's popping with that. Man. It's crazy. So what's popping in the chat? Body snatchers. Why you always come up in the chat just talking about looks matters? That's all you be talking about when you come in here. That's all you be talking about. Man. Gerald Roberts was popping, bro. Razor was good. Alright, let me see what this is. What's going on?
What's up?
What's popping? You got to turn down your computer.
All right.
So what's good?
I wanted to ask a question. I'm the guy who was. I had put a comment under one of your videos, your last video, and I wanted to ask about. I had two girls I was supposed to set something with on Sunday, and so on Wednesday I had texted this. I had called her, and then she was talking to me about she got a long distance relationship and all this type of bullshit. And then she said to me, but we could talk for like emotional support or some shit like that. And I'm like, hell no, like shit, like I ain't trying to fuck with that shit, but I'm still trying to take her out just because I know she kind of like vulnerable. That's why she gave me her number in the first place. And trying to fuck and talking to me in the first place because she's vulnerable and shit. So I'm trying to just meet up with her so I can get some shit happen. So pretty much I tried to set something with her up on Sunday, and then she had told me, I had texted her on Wednesday. I said, I texted her the place and I texted her the time that I want her to meet up on Sunday. And then she told me today, she texted me today, let me look at my settings. She texted me, hey, not going to be able to meet up on Sunday. So I'm wondering if this is a shit test or is she just not interested or like what is it? And I go ahead, but I'm going to let you answer that. And then I got another question to ask.
What is the thing she said to you though? Didn't she say she wants to just talk to you for emotional support?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what she said, and I said, hell no.
But
And I
okay,
was like,
so then why you still fucking with her then?
because I'm like, is that what is that it? Is she just? That's what I'm saying. Is that just bullshit? She just saying that for bullshit, and just to see if I'm gonna keep pursuing. That's the thing.
No. That's see what you got to understand is that anytime when a woman is starting off, see, this is what you always got to look for when you're dealing with a woman. When the chick is starting off dealing with you, what you're looking for is cooperation and looking for if she's sexually interested in you, right? If that's not happening, then all the other shit she's doing is 90% of the time a waste of time. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. She told you straight up, listen, I'm just trying to use you for emotional support, meaning I'm just trying to use you for attention and to talk to you and for non-sexual shit. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry, right? So that's what it is. She's already told you what it is. You see what I mean? It's not a shit test. You feel what I'm saying? Like she's already told you straight up that she ain't really trying to do nothing. You see what I mean?
That's the crazy part about it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sure because it's kind of weird. The situation kind of a little bit deeper because like a few hours later, after she like I had texted her like time and place to meet up, a guy had called me, and like I think it was her dude. That's what I'm saying. It's like I think that's a little crazy situation. I think she got a dude and everything, and she be talking to other guys. That's what it seemed like to me. But I don't know.
So you said a guy called you after you was hitting her up?
Yeah, after I hit her up, shit, like I texted the time and place. A guy had just called me out the blue and was just, I don't know, he was just on some crazy shit. Like, he was like, who this? I was like, motherfucker, you called me, who this? You know what I'm saying? It was some weird shit. And I was like, oh shit, this might be some crazy shit right here. So
yeah, charge all that shit, man. Charge all that shit, man. She's done. Charge her ass, man. Because first of all, she talking all that. Let's hang out and talk for some emotional support. Hell no. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got to keep that shit moving.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and charge her.
Right.
But all right. But there's another situation kind of similar to that. And I went on a date with a chick. You know what I'm saying? I took her out. Everything was cool. And I had just moved, so I was just getting my place together, so I couldn't take her back to my place.
Right.
And, I didn't want to, go to her place, you know what I'm saying? So I just let it cool off, and I was going to come back for, the second time and get it. So I hit her up, and then when I tried to hit her up, she say, let me look at what she said. She say, I say on what? Yesterday I had said I want us to meet up on Sunday like I did with other girls. And then she told me what she say? She said no. She said like what did she say? She said because I think I deleted the message, but she said something similar to like no thanks. She said no thank you. I won't be able to meet up. Or I won't be able to make it, but thank you though. And that was it. She ain't say nothing.
Right.
So I was just wondering like, what is that? Because usually when a female is flaking or a female does something, she just gives an excuse, lie about something, and then that's what it be. But she just said, I don't know. Like she just said, no, thank you, but thank you though. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand.
And you said this is a chick you went on a date with already?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then and you didn't hit it that night or nothing, right?
Nah, I ain't hit it.
Right. Nah, charge her ass to the game. She's done. You know what I'm saying? Her ass is done. Listen, man, I be trying to tell y'all guys, this is why I be telling y'all it's a numbers game. Like, you gonna run into a lot of, like, I would say, let's say like maybe more than half the women you deal with, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be like that. You understand? But the problem is that some of y'all take it to this is why I be saying charge them early, because some of y'all be taking it to the point where y'all end up wasting more and more time. So now you went out with this chick, y'all was chilling, whatever. Now she says, oh, no thank you, whatever. She's done. Like, don't try to hit her back. Don't try to see what's popping next week. Nothing. She's done. You feel what I'm saying? Like, call it a fucking day with her. You feel what I mean? Because just like the girl from before, when she talking about, oh, let's hang out, let's talk for emotional support. As soon as she said that, we're done. I'm not even calling you. We're it's a wrap. You feel what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is you got to cut them off quickly when they're not showing that high interest. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I understand that.
You know what I mean?
The thing about it is, though, I just want to say this one last thing. I'm gonna let you go. The thing about it is, like, you had made a video the other day,
right?
Like you was talking about the when you're picky, the game is harder. Your game has to be like tight when you're picky, and that's for me. I'm picky like that. I like thick women, like fat ass, fat titties, and shit like that. Like, and I know women choose me and shit like that, but you don't like those women. The women that choose you, sometimes, they not your type. And you see what I'm saying? So you saying charge these chicks quick and things like that, but it's like, it's a numbers game. So how many women you gonna meet that's actually fit? That like that's my preference that I like.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question though. Do you have to smash a chick? Like, does a chick have to be thick for you to smash her?
No, I could say no. She doesn't have to be thick.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, could you also, like, you're gonna go after the thick chicks, but let's say you see a chick who she's cute and she's not like thick, but she got a decent body. You feel what I'm saying? Could you still holler at her and try to smash her?
Yeah, you right. Yeah, I could.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, you should do that at the same time while you're trying to smash the thick joints. You feel what I'm saying? And so what'll happen is, that'll open up the numbers game, meaning that, yeah, this one thick girl, she on some bullshit, but you could get, you like, well, I'm gonna go get my dick sucked from this other joint that's cute. She ain't as thick as this one, but at least I got this shit popping. So what'll happen is, when you see the next thick girl, you're a different dude than a dude who's just waiting on the thick chick. So what happens is, a lot of times when you indulge yourself in dealing with women in general, right, and you up those numbers, what happens is you have more options of women to deal with. So when you're dealing with more women, right, you become more relaxed when you're talking to the ones you really want to holler at. You see what I'm saying? Because if you just had sex with 2 or 3 girls this week, and then you see that thick joint, your whole demeanor is going to be different when you talk to her. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to explain to dudes in the game, is that this is why I said, when you're picky, your game has to be tighter. Part of making your game tighter is to involve yourself and interact with different women. You see what I'm saying? But if you're sitting around just waiting for those particular women, right? What happens is that your game has to be it has had to have already been elevated to that point to where you can get those girls easily. So what I'm saying is this: a guy who, like, because I like thick girls too. I'm in the same boat as you, right? So right. So what happens is, the reason why it's easier for me. So let's say, for example, I'm at the stage where I could only talk to thick girls and get them without it being an issue. You see what I mean? But that's because I went through dealing with skinny chicks, dealing with chicks who aren't as thick, dealing with chicks who, they're cute, but they're not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still dealing with all those different girls. So I'm getting the experience of dealing with all these women, so that when I get in contact with that thick chick, or the chick that's really my type, I'm more seasoned. Do you see what I'm saying? So that my game is stepped up to the point where, when I do reach those chicks, you understand what I'm saying? My skill level is different. You see what I mean? Versus just waiting around. And this is the funny part. See, what you're doing right now is, you meet that thick girl, and then she's playing games, or she's being sort of wishy-washy, and then you continue to try to fuck with her. You trying to continue to fuck with that type of girl, or girls who will act that way, is it's lowering your fucking, I want to say, like, it's lowering your skill level. You understand? Because you're continuously dealing with women who are not trying to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, versus if you're dealing with women who are cooperating with you, might not necessarily be your exact type as far as the thick girls, but you're indulging in a cooperative situation, which enhances your game. Do you see what I'm saying?
I can't hear you. You broke up.
Oh man, you're gonna have to listen to the playback. But all I'm saying is that you gotta get into more situations where you're having.
I'm gonna call back. I can't hear you.
All right, you're gonna have to call back. But I'm gonna say it on the joint. You could listen to the playback. But he's saying he can't hear me. But all I'm saying to you guys is this: you're gonna have to basically get yourself in more positive situations so that your game can be stepped up. Every time when you're indulging in bullshit with women, it's taking away from your game. You understand what I'm saying? It's making you worse. You see what I mean? So, you what's poppin'? Who this? Yo, what's going on? Who this?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yo, Mr. Locario, your shit acting funny, bro.
Why the fuck is this shit acting funny? How come niggas can't hear me? All right, I'm gonna try it again. Can y'all hear? Wait, hold on. Let me ask the chat. Can y'all hear both of us? In the chat, can y'all hear both of us? Hold on. Let me see. In the chat, if you can hear both of us, press 1. Because I want to know if you guys can hear me. Because I don't know what's going on. So y'all can hear both of us. All right, let me try it again. Hold on. All right. Yo, what's poppin'? Can you hear me?
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, though?
I can hear you a little bit, man. Let me see if
I don't understand why niggas.
Right now, I can't hear you that much.
Because they saying.
You can probably hear me, but I can't.
Because they saying they can hear both of us. So I don't know why you can't hear me. That's weird.
Yo.
Can you hear me though? Hello.
I can't hear you at all, bro.
Damn, that's weird. All right, I'm gonna try another caller and see if they can hear me. I don't know what the fuck is going on today. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, what's up, Locario? This is Tyrone from Minnesota. I gotta get right back to work, but I'm gonna make this extremely quick.
Can you hear me though? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. So what's good?
Yeah, man, I'm so happy that you was talking to a couple of dudes and just speaking on the whole high interest shit. You know, shout out to K Zag 20, man. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, that's what's up. K Zag 20 is on point. Real talk.
He's a beast. Yeah, so I'm just testifying, you know, to these dudes, man. Y'all need to take notes. And for y'all bitches, y'all need to take notes too. Because right now, I'm dealing with 2 chicks right now. Because I used to deal with just 3 women a long time ago. But right now, I'm dealing with 2 chicks. I'm dealing with a Plan B chick, and I'm dealing with a high interest chick that's a potential main girl.
Right.
So the Plan Z chick, you know, I had hit that, you know, the second night and whatnot, but the sex was aight. It wasn't all that. And she was on some bullshit, you know, because I wanted to do a little 69. And she like saying, well, I don't, and this, now mind you, I mainly deal with older chicks. So, you know, I wanted to do 69 where she's like, well, I don't like, you know, cum being shot in my mouth and like swallowing. I was like, that's when my dick went real soft. So I was like, so we decided, I decided to still do 69, but I was like, shit, I can't do this, man. I have to stop. Right. You know, and I was like, and plus she had a condition with her spine and shit. And I'm just like, oh my God. So it was whack.
Right.
But she's playing Z, so she still brings a little something to the table, you know, a little something to blaze up and, you know, some food here and there and every now and then. Now, the high interest chick, I fucked her the same night off of these 2 chicks I met off of POF. So the Plan Z chick fucked her the second night. But this is my second one night stand off of POF. Right. So she was very interested. And her interest level was very high. When we first met, she decided to buy me something to drink at the coffee thing and whatnot. Right. And she was holding my hand. We in Target. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go to the toilet section. You know, just to flirt a little bit. So we were just, you know, messing around with the lightsabers and shit. I was like, so what's your favorite color? And right. So she was already up on point. Now here's the crazy part. Niggas, you cannot believe what women say, man.
Mm.
So, mind you, this chick was looking for long term.
Right.
Like, you were long term.
Mm.
So, but it was something about me, about my aura, that brought her, that caught her attention.
Right.
So it made her curious. We met up. She was already interested because that whole masculinity thing and that alpha male shit.
Mm.
So we had hit off the first night, and then the other week came up, hit it off again. So my thing is, y'all can take these bitches at face value, you know, and like K. Zaga said, women are disingenuous. They already showed me that she was full of shit. Even though I'm cool with her, I like the bitch, but
right.
Yeah. And I was supposed to meet up with her today, man. She's showing a lot of high interest. She already bought some tickets for going out to this jazz event, so we're supposed to be heading out there tonight. And then she get a bonus, so we're supposed to kick it tomorrow.
Right.
So I'm telling y'all need to y'all need to quit believing these women. But yeah, just wanted to ask, like, before I go, what you guys say about that, man?
No, I think that's good though. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a chick that's cooperating, that's showing high interest. And see, that's what I like to hear, because I think a lot of times so many guys, they spent so much time dealing with women who was on some bullshit that they think that this is the norm. They're like, well, this is just how women are, and I gotta like go through a whole bunch of nonsense. But it's like once you start finding a chick who, you know what I'm saying, who's on some high interest shit, you see the difference. You know what I'm saying? You see how they act when they like you versus when they on some bullshit. You see what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
And then it's harder for you to even deal with a chick who's on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Because you're like, yo, I know how you would act if you was really trying to make it happen. And so since you're not, I'm charging you to the game. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple.
Because I had to soft charge. I had to soft charge the Plan Z chick, so I'm still, fucking with her, but she's Plan Z.
Right. She's in the background. She's on some holla at you if I'm bored or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I got time. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So I just want to let y'all niggas know that, man. Just take notes. Y'all need to really, really pay attention. Don't believe everything what these females say.
Right. Real talk, man. Appreciate the call, bro. All right.
Yeah. All right, man. Bye.
Right. That's what's up. My dude's getting it in. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm talking about you got to find them chicks that got the high interest, man. Yeah, I don't know what was up with them other calls. Maybe they had their phone on mute or some shit, because that dude call went through. I don't know. Yeah, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, this is Emmanuel from Illinois.
What's poppin'?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You good? You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, we good.
So I just got a situation. All right, so last weekend I basically went out with a female friend of mine, and she was real cool. She helped me get a girl. It's easy for them because girls can let their guard down around other girls, right?
Right.
So she basically talked to the chick, and then like, oh, here's my friend, and then I started talking to her, easy lickety split, right? But the one thing that actually got to me was I told the chick, because this is the first time I went out with her. She's just like a homegirl. This is the first time I went out with her. She told me that when I be going out alone, it makes it harder for me to get girls, basically. He said it's kind of weird that a nigga be going out alone sometimes trying to pick up chicks at the bar, you feel me? So I just wanted your opinion on that, because sometimes I be going out alone because my homeboys don't want to go out with me, So I just didn't think that, like, how is that weird? To me, that's like a brave thing to do, you feel me? So I'm like, I'm just kind of lost a little bit on that.
He's talking about, he said going out alone is hard? Is that what he said?
No, not hard, but because like I be doing it, I kind of have to get over myself a little bit, get yourself out there, get more women, get my rejections up, get my numbers up, like you said before. I've been listening to you be saying that shit. So it's like, she told me that me going to the bar alone or going to the club alone or whatever is weird to chicks.
That ain't weird to chicks.
In my opinion,
she's talking from her perspective. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning like not necessarily her perspective as a chick receiving it. She's talking about her perspective of, because she's thinking, if I was to go out alone, I would feel weird. That's basically what she's saying. You see what I mean? So
No, but like at the same time, like even like when I go up to a chick at the bar, you know, talk to her, even if like the chick is with her friends or whatever, they would ask me like, "Oh, who are you here with?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just Lone Wolf," and then they would kind of start to act funny a little bit. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe there's some truth into what she's saying. You know, I'm trying to get into the female's head, and you know, see from their perspective a little bit. That help my game out. You feel me?
no, again, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they're looking at it from their perspective. This is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is if you go up to a group of girls and they like, oh, who you here with? And you're like, oh, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying, by myself. What I'm saying is that from their perspective, they're thinking, what? That's weird. Like, why would you go out alone? You see what I'm saying? They're thinking about it because they wouldn't want to go out alone in most cases. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You're getting that feedback from, you know, the girl of how she would do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You can't really listen to that because the thing is, going out alone is good because what happens is that when you're out alone, it helps you to be able to be focused on what you're trying to do, and it's a lot of times it's easier to pull chicks when you're alone. You feel what I'm saying? So
I don't know about that.
Oh,
like,
I'm telling you it is. That's what I'm trying to. I'm telling you from years of doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you from years of doing it. What you think? You think it's hard to go out alone and pull chicks?
I mean, I started doing it like recently, so it's not like maybe I just gotta get the rust out. But like I said, you said get your rejections up when you were. I remember you was in the car with the other dude, and y'all was like, "Oh yeah, get your rejections up," or
right.
"Oh, go out, you know, get your numbers up." So like the only way I can do that is if my homeboy's in a relationship. And it's like I'm the only one that want to go out, you know, is to go out alone. So I had to force myself to do so.
Right, right. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Going out alone is good because what I'm saying is because I'd say like 90% of the time I go out alone. You feel what I'm saying? And so what'll happen is if I go to a bar, I go to a club, I go to like a meetup event, whatever it is I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? What'll happen is that usually what I'll find is if I go to like a bar or some shit, if it's like after work hours, sometimes I might even see some women who are by themselves because they're just going straight after work to get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Or they're waiting there to meet up with one of their girlfriends or whatever. Or usually I'll meet chicks that are like in groups of 2 or 3. And then so as I'm talking to the group, I end up finding out who's single. I find out who's feeling me, and then I keep, you know, hollering at that chick. You feel what I'm saying? And so what'll happen is that usually, like, for example, I was at this spot and I'm talking to these 2 girls, and one of them had a boyfriend, the other one didn't. I'm talking to both of them. The one who had a boyfriend, she left first, and because I'm talking to the other girl, me and the other girl start kicking it and, you know, getting it popping. You see what I mean? But if I'm there with, you know, 3 of my boys, you feel what I'm saying? That situation, I could still probably, you know, still make it happen, but it's easier for me to do, and it's less intimidating for the chick if it's just me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, like, going out alone is a lot of advantages to that shit. You see what I'm saying? And especially sometimes, too, is because you may end up, if you go, and this is the thing, and this is why I say it's important when you go out with guys who have game also, because sometimes you may be out with one of your friends whose game is weak, and that shit could fuck up your game because his game is weak. You see what I'm saying? He don't know what the fuck he doing. You see what I mean? So it's a lot of different things. So a lot of times when you're alone, it'll eliminate that obstacle right there. You see what I'm saying?
Well, most of my friends got more game than me, so it's not an issue.
That's good then. That's good shit.
But all right, I got one more thing. This kind of ties into the first, though. I don't want to take up all your time, though, but...
No, go ahead.
The second thing is, so basically, I be going out. I'm in college right now, so most of the chicks go out. They like sorority sisters, and like they with each other. They go in groups, right? So basically, I matched with this one shorty on Tinder. Fucked her like immediately on first night. You know, she keeps coming back, keep hitting me up like, "Oh, let's fuck again." And then I matched with her homegirl a little bit later, like a week or 2 later, and then she had her homegirl on Snapchat. The first girl had her homegirl on Snapchat. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know this chick. I matched with her, right?" and then they like talk to each other like, oh yeah, she said she messaged you on Tinder, da 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 da. So I'm trying to get the second one right now, but the second one, who's more attractive than the first one, knows I'd be fucking the other chick because, like I said, they talk. But the second one is kind of like dragging her feet, and she ain't really responding back, and shit is just a lot slower. But I'm thinking like, okay, since I already fucked one of her friends, and she's still talking to me, like still willing to talk, then I'm thinking I'm in the green. But then the responses are so slow. I'm not like trying to tie these chicks down. I know they're probably talking to other dudes at the same time. I'm not trying to be like a simp or nothing like that. But I'm just trying to see like, damn, I'm trying to fuck both of them, you know?
Right.
So I'm just trying to make it work.
Right. So you said so you say you smashed the first chick, right?
Yeah, repeatedly, like.
Okay. And so when you saying this chick is dragging her feet, this the second girl, what is she doing? Like what type of like what's the responses? Like what are you saying to her? Like what's going on with that?
Like I'm just having a regular convo. I started just having like a regular convo with her. You know, as soon as I found out they were friends and then they talked to each other, I took it to more like a sexual man to woman style. You know, like, oh yeah, come get this dick like your friend did, shit like that.
Right.
So I'm just trying to move in that direction, but like her responses aren't getting more frequent. You feel me? Because at first her responses wasn't frequent either. You know, it's taking time. She was finding like weird hours of the night.
But
like
what would she be saying though? Would she be? What I'm saying is, would she be responding to it like she's trying to make it happen, or what? Like how? What would she be talking about?
She talking about like, oh, what's your major, what you do, shit like that. So it's like it's weird because I be fucking the shit out of her friend, and I'm pretty sure she knows this. And
did you invite her to come see you? Like, did you set up a time to come for her to come see you?
We didn't set shit up yet because her responses are so irregular. You feel me? So I'm just
no. Because what I'm saying is, did you? That's what I'm saying is like when you text her, did you say, yo, let's meet up here. Yo, when you free? Have you said any of that?
Not yet.
So why haven't you?
I don't know, cause like I'm trying to gauge the interest. You feel me?
No. Her interest will be shown when you say let's meet up, and then she's either gonna be like yeah or no, or she's gonna be like let's make it happen, or she's gonna play some games. That's how you know. All of this stuff you're doing now, that don't mean she interested. You feel what I'm saying? She could talk to you all fucking day. You feel what I'm saying? I got a chick right now on my phone, literally fucking sending me pictures and all this other shit, and ain't nothing happening. I'm like, yo, I'm not really responding to you like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it's because she's not really showing that she wants to really make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? So the only way you're gonna see if she really trying to make something happen is you have to say, yo, when are you free? Let's get together. Let's make something happen. You see what I mean? And so if she responds to that and says, yeah, let's do it, that's the interest. So you got to set the date. You got to set that shit up.
Alright, that makes sense.
You see what I mean?
Just in my opinion, it was the whole me already fucking her friend thing would already make her think of it in a sexual way anyway. But I might be, like I said, I can't get in their head, you know.
Well, you still got to set up the time for y'all to see each other. You can't fuck or through the phone. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're having phone sex or some shit. So you know what I'm saying? But you gotta set the time for y'all to meet up. That's what I'm saying. So next, hit her up. Be like, yo, when are you free? Like, come through. You feel what I mean?
True.
And then that's it. You know what I mean? And then you actually see if she's really about it. Because if she's really about it, then she'll come through. If she's not, she gonna be giving you a whole bunch of runaround, a whole bunch of stupid shit and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying?
True. Get to the point. Basically.
Right. Exactly. All right. You know what I'm saying? All right, man.
All right.
All right, I'm holler.
All right. Thanks, bro.
All right. Peace. Later.
Peace.
All right. You was popping. You. All right, what's going on with you guys' phones right now? What is going on? Hold on. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? What's popping?
Yo, what's poppin', Locario?
What up? Who's this?
Yo, it's Mish, man. I have the guy, the former caller. You go all out there, you know.
What? I can't hear. I can't understand. What you saying? What you saying?
Oh, sorry, my bad. The guy, the former guy, he said he going out. He going to the club alone.
Right.
Right. Yes. I also go alone out there. But it is not weird to go solo.
You said it's not what?
It's not weird. Yeah, man. Because why? Some women respect me. Because I also will go solo.
Right.
Yeah, man. So you don't have to worry about that.
Well, the thing is, a lot of dudes is, well, see, a lot of guys they're scared because they worried about what other people thinking. That's one of the big things, and also too, people want other people with them. Because ain't nothing wrong with being out with your boys and all of that, but other people want other people with them as a crutch. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So if you go out alone, then it's easier to with everything else, in the long run. You know what I'm saying? But dudes got to get out there and be able to just do shit on their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that. But listen. I had two scenarios. What will you do in those two scenarios? Okay, first scenario is one. I was in the club. I was dancing. I saw a chick. I didn't even talk to her verbal. I just touched her, and she cooperating. She was grinding on my dick. She was dancing. Next thing you know, we were making out. I grabbed her hand. She grabbed my dick in the club. Yeah. And I later asked her, hey, you give me your phone number. Maybe we can hang out later. She said, yeah, why not? I take the number. 1 hour later, I saw another girl that was by the toilet. I was talking to her, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, she asked me her number. So I give her number. We hang out the whole night. She asked me, hey, can you bring me home? I say, no problem. After the club, we went outside. We was walking together to the car. Was making out the whole time. Next thing you know, was in the car. So I think, the sex is gonna happen. Next thing you know, she said, nah, I'm not gonna give it to you. You're gonna bring me home. I don't.
So let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Why didn't you try to leave with the first chick?
Yeah, my friend said it also to me. Why you must bring her to home, but the second girl was also hot there.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like,
listen, they were both hot there.
Okay.
One was light skin, with style hair, and one.
Right,
one
but
was
all I'm saying is,
huh?
you should have tried to leave with the first one, right? And then if it didn't work out with that first one, then you get her number and be like, all right, let me get your number, and then try to holler at the second one. You see what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, because the thing is, whenever you got a girl that's already ready, because if you saying she was grabbing your dick and all that other stuff, then that's the chick you leave with. You know what I'm saying? But instead you said, let me get your number. The number should always be the last thing you get or last thing you do if shit ain't gonna go down. So if she says, if you would have said to her, yo, let's get out of here, whatever, she's like, oh, I can't, whatever. Be like, all right, cool, let me just get your number, and I'll holler at you later. You see what I'm saying? And then you move on to the second chick. Because now you got to the second chick, and the second chick is fronting when you could have got with the first girl. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you must know, the girl followed my lead. She followed my lead to the car, everything, Mm-hmm. We was making out. So how can I see, hey... I cannot see. I didn't know she was fronting. I didn't know she was gonna front.
No, I know that, but that's what I'm saying. See, what I'm saying is the first girl, right? Yeah, she was already showing interest. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that you missed out on the first girl who would have most likely went home with you, and then you was fucking with the second girl who was front. Because the thing is, a lot of times you're not gonna know if the chick's going front until you bring up the situation of like making it happen. You see what I mean? And so what I'm saying is that if you already have a situation happening from the beginning, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Take advantage of that first and make sure that, so let the first girl say no to you first before you move on to the second. That's all I'm saying to you. You see what I mean? So, cause right now what happens is now you fucked it up by trying to get with this next chick who was fronting when the first girl would have probably went home with you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So that's all I'm saying. You feel me?
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is you gotta strike while the pussy's hot, man. The first girl, the pussy was hot. You feel what I mean? That's what I'm saying. All right, man. I'm holler at you, man. All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dudes gotta take advantage of that shit. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? You. What's going on? What's going on? All right, y'all dudes' phones be acting crazy right now. All right, let me see. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
This is Gerald Roberts.
What's going on?
Locario.
What's poppin'?
Hey man, not much, man. I'm here in Miami. I'm enjoying myself. I mean, I've been here for 20 years, but I was saying you doing all these fellas so much justice.
Guys who be traveling to get pussy.
No, they be traveling because they have the mindset that in America in general, these women, they have a certain mindset.
Right.
And it's harder to deal with women in America. So I come across a lot of guys that say, well, I'm going to go to the islands and see about getting me a wife. You go to the islands and you bring this girl back over here, she'll leave your ass anyway. It don't matter, dog. It's if that girl respects you and she sees you as a man and you putting it down as a man, she going to stick around. Look at you. You in an open relationship for 15 fucking years, dog. How is this girl still there?
Right.
How is this girl still fucking there, dog? It's because she's respecting your shit.
Right. Nah, that's true though. That's true though. Because the thing is, a lot of dudes think they can buy the respect. That's what it is.
Yes, man. Oh my God, dog, bruh. And I be telling these guys, like my homeboy, I had to point it out to him. I'm a little furious right now because I see the comments and these niggas is lame, because I guess they father ain't really teach them how to be men,
right.
You know what I'm saying, or something like that. I don't know, but I really don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, it's like my homeboy. I told him, I said, look, dude, you don't need money. You don't need to look like Idris Elba. You don't need to look like Chris Hemsworth. You don't have to do all that stuff. Just go up to the girl. It don't matter if she hops out of a Bentley or if she hops out of a fucking Toyota, a 2000 Toyota. Just walk up to her and say what you got to say, man. Don't think about it. Just do it. Do it. All right?
Right.
And then if you get rejected, fuck that. Keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? Stop thinking about what these women are thinking. Stop trying to be liked by these women.
Right.
Love yourself. Love your freaking self. And then all the rest will come to you. Work on yourself for yourself, because you know what these girls just do? They do this shit for their own self, dog. They're not thinking about what you thinking. You see what I'm saying? They're not. They never will.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they selfish, bruh. They selfish. They like, okay, if a chick, okay, most of these chicks, they say, oh, I got to lose weight. And I would tell them, I said, well, why you need to lose weight for? I wouldn't approach you if I didn't find you attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she was like, nah, but, I got to do it for me because, I got to be healthy. She's not thinking about you thinking that she's beautiful. She's not.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That is true.
Why are you thinking about what she's thinking about you? You see what I'm saying? Oh, I got to go get money. So, because, if a girl won't like me if I don't got money, how stupid does that sound? Get money because it changes your lifestyle. It gives you the freedom. It gives you the chance to travel and see other people and do other things. It's for you.
Right.
It's for you. And you always say the truth is inside of you.
Right. Facts.
I'm like, damn, that's so fire. That's so fucking fire because, dog, it is inside of you. You just got to believe in you. You got to believe in your skill, dog.
Right.
Go out there. Stop being pussy. Grow a pair of nuts, right? And go out there and do what you got to do. Do it for yourself.
Right.
Not for everybody else. All this validation shit, that's feminine. Let the females do that, fellas.
Nah, that's real talk.
You.
That's real talk. You going in.
Dog, I'm hot, dog. I'm hot because these niggas is acting gay. They acting so femme, dog. Like,
Right.
it's crazy. And my homeboy was like, he was mad because he was like, I'm trying to study about money. I'm telling him, let's go to the bar and let's go hunting. Let's go to the bar and let's do this thing. Oh, no, well, he telling me, oh, I had to use my less $25 to get my hair done. and you know, because I had an interview and it was at 1 o'clock. I said, well, what does that got to do with what we trying to do? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a bullshit excuse. And he was like, well, I'm not like you running around trying to fuck everything. I said, well, shit, at least I'm going to get more pussy than you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is, man. You know what it is. You know what it is.
I work 2 jobs.
Right.
I work 2 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still putting in the work, dog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm doing 12 hours right now. I'm at my job right now, dog, and I'm putting in the work.
Right.
The chick, all right, let me just say this. I ain't want to try to cut you off and stuff. I know you trying to do what, you know, trying to help manhood in general, dog.
Right.
For real. But I went out, I think it was last night, right, with one of my homeboys. All right, he came through. We went to Flanagan's. I saw this chick that I like. I said, yo, that chick looking nice. I'm going to get her, bro. I'm going to get that number. And I went, we chilled, we had a few drinks. And before I left, I said, hey, look, you know, I cut in front of her friend. I said, excuse me, y'all ladies looking lovely, but I got to say something to you. You're beautiful.
Right.
And I want to take you out right now. I want to take you somewhere away from here, just me and you. You know, I'm heading out right now. Let me get your number, and I'll hit you up when I get the chance.
Right.
She was like, okay, yeah, gave me the number. But, you know, at that moment, I guess she was feeling me. But the next day I hit her up, she act like she don't know who I am.
Right.
But you know, that's these females. I expect it. It's not going to make me devalue myself. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with me. Maybe she's dealing with another nigga. Maybe she already got a plate full with a lot of stuff. Maybe she's trying to work on herself. I don't give a fuck. But the point is, I went up there and I did what I said I was going to do.
Right.
I was being a man. You know what I'm saying? Of my word. I'm not going to talk this shit. I'm going to walk this shit. And I'm going to make it happen. That's what we men do. That's how we live.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Stop the bullshit, fellas. Stop it. It's not going to be in the Philippines. It's not going to be in fucking Hong Kong. It's not going to... It's everywhere these women do this shit.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Everywhere. It's going to happen. You're going to get played. You're going to get rejected. You're going to get... You know, they're going to try to shame you. I walk up to 3 women the other night, and they were blatantly trying to disrespect me. They were trying to, you know, ignore me and act like I wasn't there. They acted stupid and shit. But I stood there and I smiled and I said, y'all ladies have a good night, man. Y'all been drinking a lot. Y'all be safe. And they said, you too. But, I mean, it's not like you give a fuck anyways because you wasn't even talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I walked off by myself. I went by myself. All right? I don't need a fucking entourage. I don't need somebody to hold my hand and say, here,
Facts.
Gerald, you know, come over here. There's the chick. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the chick, Gerald. No, I don't need nobody to do that shit. You see what I'm saying? If my boys don't roll with me, I roll. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's because I want to move. I want to move when I want to fucking move. That's how men move. Dog, I could go on and on about this, Mr. Locario, but damn, dog.
No, I like that. I like you spin that real shit, man, because, you know, a lot of these dudes, they be having 10 million excuses and shit, and I'm just like, bro, you just got to go out there and do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because they go up to these girls and they dick get small, dog. It's a woman, dog. Go get you some puss, bro.
Right.
You should be trying to run over there and be like, yo, what's good? You know?
Nah, that's some real shit, man.
Doing? Yeah.
That's some real shit, man. Y'all, I definitely appreciate the call, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You spin that real shit, bro. All right?
Yeah.
I'm a holler, man.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All
Be
right,
safe.
take care, brother.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. Caller number 646-481-3901. You.
Right.
You.
Caller number 646-481.
Yo.
Yeah. This is the caller your first caller was about the thick holes and all that shit.
What's good? What's good with you?
I wanted to ask another question too about, you know, because it's getting cold and, you know, it's pretty much like quote unquote cuffing season and shit like that. So I'm just wondering, like, shit, you know, because I go out, you say the numbers game and shit like that. So I go out. And, like, during the daytime, like, when I'm not at my job and shit like that, and I try to approach women, you know, get my numbers up and shit like that. Most of them around this time saying they got a guy, they in a relationship and all that type of shit.
Right.
So I'm just like, you know, it get kind of, kind of hard, you know what I'm saying, around this time when it get cold and shit like that. And I don't think most people talk about that shit, like when it start getting cold and, things start thinning up, you know what I'm saying?
Well, see but that's the thing. You got it, that's actually when it gets easier in some situations, because when you're talking to a chick, you got to let her know, hey, listen, it's getting cold out here. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna need somebody to keep your ass warm. So what's good? You know what I'm saying? So and this is the thing, a lot of times when it gets cold, you're gonna have to start finding places, like start finding out situations that's happening, like, different events or different like things going on. Because a lot of times in the cold, people just congregate more at events or at, inside different places. So you could still like, go to different spots and go to different things. But at the same time, people are still, trying to like get together because it's, cuffing season. So use it more to your advantage versus looking at it as like a, as a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna find a lot of women who's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, ready to get it going because it is, cuffing season, and they want to, they want to have somebody they can really fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
And when you say, they congregating and all that type of stuff, like in one, like when you like I haven't had a problem with that. Like I can go inside of a club or a lounge or whatever and talk to a chick. A chick will choose up on me and shit like that. I'm in a big city. I'm in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So a chick will choose up on me, and I don't have no problem taking her home. But the thing about that is, it's just like I can't. For some reason, I just can't continuously keep fucking with the chick. I want pussy on a consistent basis.
Oh, so you saying you trying to have like a chick that's gonna keep fucking with you?
Exactly.
Right. See
and
that?
It's I don't know. It's so many women down here and shit like that, and and women are all over the place in a goddamn way. But it's just like you want a chick to you want certain chicks to just stick around. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is with that though, is that and I actually did a whole program on the Bad Boy membership, which all you guys should check out. I talk about how to get a woman to stay loyal to you and all that. And what it is that if you want a chick to be consistent with you and fuck with you, you got to also be consistent with her. You feel what I'm saying? But it still has to be a mutual liking towards each other. So this is why I say, like, when you find a girl who's that high interest chick, you feel what I mean? And you deal with her, you have to also be consistent. So that means that you got to make sure that if y'all gonna see each other, you know what I'm saying? You go and see her. You don't flake on her. You don't like say you're gonna do something and not do it. So you got to be consistent for her to also want to be consistent with you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's part of it. So you got to find a girl who's high interest, and then you have to start the consistency with her. So that'll mean, let's say you meet a girl today. You meet her, you get her number. Let's say you hang out next week, and then you have a good time, and then you hit her up again. You see her the next week. Then you see her, you know what I'm saying? So it's consistency on your part. That's going to make her also be consistent with you, and it's going to flow better because y'all both actually are interested. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand where you come from. I know what you're saying on that.
But as soon as you stop being consistent, it's going to be a wrap for you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it is.
But it's just like, does a chick have high interest in you if you sleep with, like, let's say you meet a chick at a lounge or a club, and you sleep with her the first time, you take her home and shit like that.
Right.
Does she actually have high interest in you? Because she may not call you. You may try to hit her up and try to get something popping off another day, and she don't respond.
Right, if she don't respond, that means she ain't got high interest. You know what I'm saying?
But you fuck with though. How you fuck with her if she don't have high interest?
Well, you think a chick has to have high interest in you to have sex with you?
Shit, that's what I would think. Yeah.
No, she don't. A chick could have sex with you because she's horny and you're the first decent guy there that she could fuck. You understand what I'm saying? A chick could be getting back at her ex-boyfriend. She's like, oh, we just broke up. Fuck that dude. I'm going to have sex with this guy tonight. You feel what I'm saying? Or a chick could fuck you, liked you, but then the sex wasn't all that, and then she doesn't want to see you anymore. You see what I'm saying? So the high interest is going to be shown through her actions. through a consistent time period. So, but what I'm saying is that if you want her to be consistent with you, let's say you meet a girl, she actually likes you, she has high interest, let's say you smash on the first night, but you hit her up, she hits you back, and she wants to see you again. You have to still be consistent, because the minute that you're not consistent, right, that's when she's gonna stop being consistent with you. You see what I'm saying? So the amount of consistency you want depends on how consistent you are. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of guys don't get. Like, a lot of dudes be wanting, like, see, because guys want chicks to just sort of be there without having to necessarily do anything. You see what I mean? And so, because even if you have just like a regular like type fuck buddy situation, you still have to be reliable when you say you're going to be reliable. So you could just be fucking a chick once a month. But if you call her and say, hey, I'm going to see you on this day, you got to see her on that day. As soon as you don't see her that day, you say you're going to see her, you're done. You see what I mean? You're finished. Because what will happen is she may end up seeing you again here and there, but she's not going to be as consistent with you because you're wishy-washy. You see what I'm saying? So she feels no reason to stay consistent with you because you're not staying consistent with her. All of the stuff that she's going to be and how she's going to act is contingent on how you are coming at the situation. You see what I mean? Because she needs to see if you're reliable so that she'll be reliable. Remember, she's following your lead. So if you're not reliable, she's not going to see you as reliable, and therefore she has no incentive to be reliable to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see where you come from on that. But okay, and that's what I'm trying to say, though.
Right.
Based off you trying to fuck with different women, you probably got family issues going on, you got work, you trying to balance out all these things. Like, it's hard just to keep, like, let's just say you got 5 or 6 different women. It's kind of hard to be consistent because it's just like you got other things going on, and you want to build yourself up so you can do the thing that you didn't do before. But then see that's
the thing. If that's the case, then you're not ready to have that type of consistency with a woman. Do you see what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, I have a wife and a girlfriend, and I have other women that I see. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm consistent with my wife, I'm consistent with my girlfriend, and I'm consistent with the other women that I. So, like, I see my girlfriend every week. You understand what I'm saying? Like, every week. There's no, like, the only time where we won't see each other is if something comes up, and then we talk about it and be like, okay, I'll see you this other day instead of that day. But it's consistent. You see what I mean? When I'm seeing just even a different girl, like, if I tell her, hey, I'm going to see you this day, I see her that day. It don't matter if I even said, I was even talking about this the other day where I was like, not feeling too good. Even if, like, mentally, I was like, damn, I don't even feel like seeing this chick. But I told her I was going to see her. So I got to go see her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how consistent you got to be. Because you're never going to get the consistency you want from her if you are not first that way. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it has to go. So you can't say, well, damn, I got some shit that came up, and like this times the shit's gonna come up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying it doesn't. What I'm saying is that you can't be like, oh, well, I was tired, I didn't feel like it, I worked a long day. It don't matter. You see what I'm saying? If you want that same consistency, because you're not gonna get that if you're not doing it too. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
That's what it is. All right?
All
right, man. I'm a holla.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of dudes ain't ready for that type of shit. They're not ready for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes be like, I want a chick to be, I'm like, okay, are you ready to reciprocate, though? You know what I'm saying? You, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, what's going on? It's Dominic.
What's up? What's good?
Hey, I just have one question. So, basically, this girl that I'm trying to talk to, right? The first time her and I are talking, like, she's being, like, real receptive to me, I should say, right? Like, we're talking, we're going back and forth. I'm flirting with her and everything. And then so I'm talking, but I didn't really ask for a number. Like, we just kind of talked, and then I would just sit. And the next time I see her, right, she acts like she doesn't even know who I am. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I'll see her in class and like she'll look at me all the time and stuff, but then like when I go and talk to her, she's like giving me one word answers and she's not really like trying to talk to me just for whatever reason. Like, what do you think about that? Like, is she just kind of, I don't know.
Maybe she's just
like, should I charge her to the game or what should I do?
Maybe she's just maybe she's antisocial. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just got, you know, her social skills are terrible. You know what I'm saying? She's awkward. You know what I mean? So it ain't really nothing you could do with that. You just got to keep that shit pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because she's not really,
weird.
she's not really reciprocating in a way that's favorable to you. And if that's not happening, then you just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But if she's like eyeing me all day and you know, seeming like she wants me to go to and talk to her, but when I do talk to her, she's acting all weird, then I can do about that.
Well, the thing is, if you're trying to talk to, like, if you go up to her and talk to her and interact with her, but she's still giving you one word answers, she's still being all goofy like that, there ain't really nothing you can do because that's just how she's being. You feel what I'm saying? So if she wants something to make something happen, then she'll try to make something happen. But the fact that she's not, you know, you ain't got time to waste on her. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, you know what I mean? Like, you could let her be known, like, listen, you know, what's good? Like, let's make something happen. Here's my number if you want to hit me up sometime so we can get something popping. Holla at your boy. And then just keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? But don't waste too much time dealing with her or talking to her because she's not really reciprocating. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I get it. Okay.
All
It
right.
just kind of tripped me up because it's like, why are you know, see me one way and then like when I go and talk to you, it's something different, you know, so I just had to ask.
Well, you got to understand, women, see, because women, right? And this is the key that you guys got to understand, right? Women are going to act in ways that are not going to make any sort of sense to you. And what you have to understand is that there are times where, let's say for example, this girl is intimidated by you, which makes her nervous around you and makes her act socially awkward, right? So you're thinking, yo, what the fuck? Like, why is she being so goofy? But she's being goofy because she's uncomfortable. She's uncomfortable because she's nervous. She's nervous because she's intimidated by you. And there's nothing you can do about that. She has to get over that in order for things to happen. So what you want to happen, right, is you want to actually, make shit go down. But she's not doing anything to make it go down. She's not doing anything to make it go down because of whatever fucking reason that's going on with her. But that's not your problem. All you need to know is that, hey, I want this to happen, and it's not happening, so I'm going to keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like if you was to go to McDonald's, and you're like, yo, let me get a number 2 supersize, and then they're like, I don't know, I'm not sure, because, something in the back is happening, our the cooker is fucked up. You're not going to sit there and keep coming back to that McDonald's. You're going to be like, well, this McDonald's is fucked up. Let me go to the other McDonald's 3 blocks down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all this other shit going on behind the scenes, that's not my problem. I want my food. If you ain't giving me my food, I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going elsewhere.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Okay.
So that's what you got to think about. You feel what I'm saying?
Good looking out. Okay. And then also, when you first approach a chick, right? Mm-hmm. And like you don't know who she is, whatever it is it a good idea to ask if she has a boyfriend?
You saying should you ask if she has a boyfriend?
Yeah, like just so I can just know off the jump.
I mean, you could. See, the only thing with that is that a lot of time if a chick likes you, right? Because it really doesn't matter. Because if a chick likes you, she'll say she don't got a boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Even though she has one. You see what I mean? And sometimes a chick may not even have a boyfriend, and she'll say she does if she don't want to talk to you. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that no matter if a woman has a boyfriend or not, right? She is going to try to fuck with you if she want to fuck with you. Now, if you don't want to, because I don't like fucking with chicks who have boyfriends. So I would, and some girls, I want them to tell me they got a boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, a lot of times what'll happen too is that you might run into a chick who she likes her, she respects her man so much that she will tell you she has a man. You understand? But she's still sort of interested in you, which is why she's still flirting. But at the same time, you know, like if she's going to try to make it happen with you, she's going to try to make it happen with you, regardless. So whether or not you tell her, whether or not you ask her if she has a boyfriend, at the end of the day, if she wants to make something happen with you, she'll figure out a way to try to make it happen with you. You know what I mean? So you just, and unfortunately, the worst part is that when you're dealing with a girl who has a boyfriend, who lies or won't tell you she has a boyfriend, and then you get caught up in that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's something you just gotta, you know, look out for. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, for sure. All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, bro. I'm holla. Peace.
All right, big dog. Talk to you soon. See you.
All right. So the caller number is 646-481-3901. So it's popping in the chat. My dude K Zaggin in the building. What's good? You, what's going on?
Yo, what's good, Mr. Locario? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling. What's popping with you?
What's up, man? Hey, quick question. So, I'm on Tinder and Hinge right now, and when I match with a girl, I go straight direct, right? I thought you were attractive. Here's my number, and send me a text if you want to make something happen. And mostly, I'll say like 3 out of 20 girls would hit me back, but would never do anything. So, is it the way I'm approaching it, or is it has something to do with my pictures or
so you saying
my bio?
So you saying that you would go direct? And you said how many out of how many girls would do what?
Like 20 girls, and 3 of them, like, say I'll send them my number, they'll hit me up, but then I won't do anything with them. Like, I'll say the time and place to me, and they'll just bail out.
Okay. So you're saying that you hit up 20 girls, and then 3 out of those girls that they'll call you, they'll you give them the number and they hit you up, right?
Yeah.
And then when you set a date, you said they will flake?
Yeah.
Well, that's welcome to online dating, bro. That's just that's mainly what it is, man. Online dating is a bigger numbers game. You understand what I'm saying? It's a bigger numbers game. You feel what I mean? Because the thing with online dating, like, look, I was on Tinder the other day. Let me see. Let me go on my Tinder real quick just so I can see. So I was on Tinder, and on my Tinder, I messaged maybe like 6. Like I think I matched with like 12 girls the past 2 days. I messaged maybe like 5 or 6 of them, and 1 got back to me. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the nature of online dating. In a lot of cases, sometimes shit don't happen. Sometimes you're on a roll. Shit'll just like flow. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, all the 3 of those girls is gonna hit you back, and you're gonna see them. Sometimes none of them you're gonna see. Sometimes you might see 1. So it's just a big numbers game. But you being direct it's good because what you're doing is that you're cutting to the chase. You understand? So that you don't waste time. Because and the thing with online is that online, the reason why you want to get or cut to the chase or be direct is because most women will just talk to you on there, and you'll still get the same outcome of a chick flaking or a chick not even, you know, coming to see you.
Yeah, it's time wasters.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's better because look, there shouldn't really be that much fucking energy extending for online dating. It's like I match with you, I send you a message, yo, let's get together to get a drink, or let's get together and hang out, and you respond. If you don't respond, I keep it moving. If you do respond, we meet. That's literally it. You know what I'm saying? Like all that other extra shit, it ain't gotta be nothing. So even though those 3 girls, you know, because it ain't nothing with your pictures. Because if you're getting 20 matches and 3 of them is, you know, hitting you up, then it's showing that chicks are interested in hitting you up. But what it is that it's still a numbers game. So you still gotta keep, you know, reing up to get more chicks. Because the thing with online dating is that's the easiest for a woman to just sort of fucking, you know, like be flaky and fickle. You understand what I'm saying? Because, and I talked about this before, when a woman doesn't know you yet and hasn't experienced you yet, then you're not that important to her. You understand what I'm saying? So it's easy for her to just be like, oh, well, I don't know this guy. I'm just not go. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just gonna flake. I just don't feel like it. I woke up this morning. I'm just not in the mood. You know what I'm saying? And they'll just do
So,
that.
So if like say a girl messes me, right?
Mm.
And I wanted to make something happen with her, I would have to make it happen with her like on that day, or
I mean, you don't necessarily you don't necessarily need to make it happen on that day. If you can, that would be good. You feel what I'm saying? Like the because when you set up the date for these chicks, so you got y'all texted each other on the phone.
Yep.
And when did you set a date? Like what day was it that you were supposed to see her or see them?
Like last week.
So last week and so you said last week when?
And I was like, she was staying at a hotel, and I was like, FaceTime me before because I don't really like just pulling up to people's spot and I don't know what you look like. And she was like, I agree. So we FaceTime, and the vibe wasn't there. So then I was just like, eh. And she didn't look like what she looked like in her picture. So I was like, nah, that's a dub.
So wait, so you're the one who didn't want to see her, or is she the one who didn't want to see you? Like that's what I'm saying. Because now it sounds like you.
No, yeah, that was the only girl that didn't look what she looked like in her picture. So I didn't go see her.
Okay, what about the other chicks that you those other girls you matched with and was supposed to see how did that pan out? Like what like so what did? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, what did you say? Like, how did you set it up? Like, what was the situation?
Well, I told her to meet me at the little sports bar drink place over there. They sell pizza and stuff. So then I was like, all right, cool. Meet me over there at 8 p.m. And they'll just be like, oh, I can't make it. So then I'll just cut them off right there. Like, I don't even get on the second chance anymore.
Wait. So hold on. Wait, I'm confused now. So you gave the girl your number on Tinder. Then she texts you, right? She says, hey, this is so-and-so. Well, let's call her Stacy. I always use Stacy for I don't know what reason. Let's say Stacy hits you up. She's like, hey, this is Stacy from Tinder, right? And then you say, what's up? Let's meet at the sports bar, right?
Yeah.
And then she says, and you say meet at sports bar on whatever day, and she says she can't make it that day?
No, when the day comes up, she says that. Like,
oh, so you set the date already, and then the day of the date comes up, and she texts you and says, I can't make it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got to charge this to the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just whatever. You know what I mean? But again, that's the type of shit that's going to happen. You see what I mean? Like, online dating should be more of a side thing you do. The thing with online dating is it's so fucking, like, if you don't know how to do it, because you sound like you have a good handle on it. You just gotta talk to more chicks. That's just all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it is. But the thing with a lot of online dating, it's a super, super fucking crazy numbers game. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's way easier to actually meet women in person than to meet women from an online dating site. You see what I'm saying? It just is. You know what I mean? Like, it's usually more beneficial in that way. But again, with the online shit, you just gotta up them numbers. You know what I'm saying?
All right, for sure. And like, I only post like 4 pictures on my Tinder. I got like fill in those spots or.
No, that's cool. 4 pictures is good. 4 pictures is good because you get in matches. You know what I'm saying? You're able to interact with the chicks. You're just gonna have to find the chicks who's gonna cooperate and actually come out and meet you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is. Because again, I'm telling you, it's all a fucking numbers game with that shit. That's all it is. And the better you have, because you said you get like how many matches do you get on average in like a week or something? You would say
probably like I'll say like 15 a week.
Okay, so you good.
Yeah.
You good. So you right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just keep it at it, and then what's gonna happen is a few of those girls are gonna want to meet you. You meet them, and you're gonna fuck with them. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
All
right, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right, mahalo. Peace.
All right.
Yeah, that online game is a beast, bro. So you guys, I'm telling you, if you guys want to step up the online game, I tell you some things that could help you out. Go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? so that you can, you know, get that shit popping. I'm telling you. It's crazy. But yeah, that's how the online shit works. Chicks are extra picky online. Extra picky. Extra picky. Y'all shit. Extra fucking picky. Because chicks be swiping left all day on Tinder. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be swiping left like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's going on?
Yo, Locario, what's good, man?
What's poppin'?
Yo, this Ed from VA, man.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Yo, I just been listening through the show and, you know, listening to you assess everybody's problems and stuff like that. And I just want to tell everybody out there, man, don't feel any kind of way when chicks sit there and be like, oh, well, you know, going out by yourself is weird, or because I got female friends that sit here all the time and be like, oh, you going to the movies by yourself? That sounds so lonely. I'm like,
right.
Go to the movies by myself because I don't want to be bothered.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, I've done it all. I've gone to like clubs by myself and stuff like that, and you know, different little events and stuff just to do what I do and just have a good time, even if it's by yourself. Because like you said, you know, sometimes having other people with you is just other people's crutch.
Right, exactly, and you could just move, you know, more smoothly by yourself sometimes too. So you ain't got to really worry about nobody else. You're just there doing you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yo, if I can make a suggestion though, if anybody gets this chance, go find out where is the nearest place that's holding a swingers party. Go to a swingers party, because that'll put you to the test right there. Because I went to a swinger party maybe about a month ago, right? First ever swinger party. Went to the front door, checked in. You got to pay to get in. It wasn't like a bunch of money or whatever. It was like $30 or whatever. So I paid to get in. The first thing they said, oh, no phones allowed, so just leave your phone at the front desk. I ain't panic or nothing, but I'm just like, well, originally they told me leave it in the car. I came in Uber. I didn't have a car. So I was like, well, damn, I don't want to leave my phone just around anybody because I don't want to lose it. They was like, leave it at the front desk. So I left it at the front desk. It was like, so no phones in the main hall. It's just, you know, you. So that whole time, it was just me. No phone, no kind of distractions. Everybody just sitting there. And I'm not about to sit here. They had drinks. I'm not about to sit here and get loaded with alcohol. So I had to interact. Luckily, I have experience interacting with people. I'm not just Mr. Go somewhere and, you know, get on my phone all day and just do nothing and be bored.
Right.
So I had to interact. I had to talk to couples and, you know, conversate with them. I had to talk to chicks. I had to talk to dudes. I don't roll that way, but still, I had to talk to everybody. And throughout the whole night, with me interacting, I still got laid on top of that. And it's just like you said, I didn't get laid. It's possible I didn't get laid just because of my looks alone. I believe I got laid because it was one of those scenarios, right place, right time.
Right.
Like, the chick wasn't looking for who's the finest thing in the building, because there was a lot of couples and stuff like that. The chick was just, I'm horny. You my best option in my face right now.
Right.
Let's get it.
Right, exactly. Nah, that's how it happens sometimes, Ed. That's how it happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, with a lot of guys, see, it's unfortunate, but a lot of guys, because they don't know how women actually get down, they've been tricked by women who try to present a certain type of image to them, and they think that that's how women really are. So even with the last caller, he was saying, like, why would a chick, you know, have sex with me and never call me again, or not call me the next day? You know what I'm saying? Because he's been conditioned by women who were probably trying to use him for attention or just, you know, waste a lot of his time. They'll say, oh, you know, I can't have sex with a guy unless I really like her. I gotta, you know, get to know you, or I gotta, you know, talk to you more and all this other extra shit. So in his mind, that's how women are. You see what I mean? So he can't understand that in these other scenarios, how women would just be okay with just fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or just having sex here and there or whatever. And this is why guys, they think that women are, you know, like, oh, there's something wrong with her. She's a slut. She's a whore because she wants to fuck all these dudes. And I'm like, all these chicks want to fuck all these dudes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll take it even a step further. A lot of women actually want to be, like, literally be whores. Like, what I'm saying is they want to be paid for fucking. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning that if a dude says, hey, I'll give you money for your pussy, most women will take the money because that's double validation. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean?
Exactly. Like at that party, it was a different atmosphere. It was a different feeling, man, because it was just me, the women, and what the women want to do if they want to do it. Like, I'm in an environment where, let's be real, like, there's no, oh, well, can I buy you a drink? No, it's none of that there.
Right.
It's, do you want to fuck? Yes
exactly.
Or no?
Right.
I think every dude needs to experience that kind of environment so they can really know.
No, real talk. I remember I went to this swinger party joint, man. That shit was freaking crazy because it was just like, you know, it's just like on some, you know, hey, you know, how you doing? And then it's like, you know, so the chick will be like, or I'll be like, you know, can I kiss you? Or she'll be like, can I kiss you? And I'm like, yeah, let's kiss. We start kissing, and then we go in the room, we start fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, just straight up like that. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like dudes.
There's no fake mentality there. There's no fake mentality there. There's no, oh, well, maybe you're not cute enough. It's like either we doing it or we not. Either
exactly.
I like you enough or I don't like you enough to do it.
Exactly.
But regardless, there's no beating around the bush. You don't have to say anything special to do it or nothing like that.
Right. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. But yeah, that's what's popping, man. You know what I'm saying? Dudes gotta really, you know, it's something that most guys probably won't end up experiencing. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be good if they can. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll give them a different perspective on what's really going on out here, or even just women's sexuality. Because it's like, bruh, I've been in these situations, man, and I'm just watching a chick get fucked, and I'm just like, she keeps going. I'm like, damn, you've been here for 2 hours and you done fucked like 10 dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just like, so when dudes be talking about, I'm looking for a chick with a low body count, I'm like, which planet are you living on? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I mean? So, you know, but yeah, that's what it is, man. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, my brother. All right?
No problem, man. I just thought I'd put that out there.
All right, man. Good day, man. All right, you be safe. Peace. But yeah, man, shit, these chicks be getting down, bro. They be getting down. I don't want to say too much because I don't want these motherfuckers to stop inviting me to their parties. They be like, Miss Locario's talking too much shit. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, Locario, what's good, man? Zach.
What's poppin'?
You probably know me by now. But yeah, basically, you know, I was watching one of your videos on dealing with disrespectful women, and I know that you're a dude that takes a lot of pride in, you know, holding his masculinity down, you know, being a man. I respect that. Same goes to me, right? But I don't have the conventional way of turning down women like a stand-up dude like you. Like you the type of dude where you just probably blast on the chick and whatever from there. Like if I see something I don't like, I'm just gonna walk away, right? Because you can't change people. You understand? Now, don't get me wrong. I respect you for blasting on these chicks. They need a stand-up dude to like you. But see, I'm the type of dude where you seem like you have a lot of patience, and I'm kind of like Miles Cunningham in a sense where I don't have a lot of patience. So as soon as I see some cooperation and things like that, I'm not gonna say anything if I'm on a date. I'm just gonna be like, excuse me, let me get up. I gotta go call my mom or something. You're just never gonna hear from me again. So how did you develop that patience to deal with all these uncooperative chicks?
Well, the thing is, I don't necessarily deal with them like that though. It's really more so like, cause see, the patience is just more so where I don't let it get me mad. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where I'm pissed off or I'm like frustrated with it to the point where it like fucks with me to that point. What I'm saying is that it's like I accept that women are gonna be how they are, and so I just sort of let them do them, and then I decide whether or not I want to continue to fuck with them or not. You feel what I'm saying? And so you see what I mean? So I don't really like there's certain things that I've, told women that I deal with, like, look, if you gonna do this or this is gonna happen, I ain't really fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So they'll know, or I'll bring it up at a certain point and then they'll know. So now if they do it and then they never see me again, they know why. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily where I'm like, letting shit slide, or I'm like, extremely necessarily patient with them. It's just more so I let them do them and they know where my limits are at. And if the limit is crossed or they cross the line, I'm just gone. You feel what I'm saying? And that's it. You feel what I mean? But it's like I don't let their actions like get me like mad at them. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is that it's like, just like you won't be mad at a dog for barking or a cat for meowing. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like that's what it does. You know what I mean? So the same thing for women is like I don't necessarily get mad at them for doing shit that even annoys me sometimes. Because sometimes I'll be annoyed. I'll be like, yeah, I'm annoyed, but she, she's a chick, so she's gonna do that. You feel what I'm saying? And then based off what she's doing, I say whether or not if I want to continue or if I want to fall back. You see what I mean?
Absolutely. And another thing, Locario, not to let you get you go, but yeah, because you already know my background and stuff in Brooklyn and all of that, and I went to this retreat, right? Well, not really a retreat, but like a hiking workshop on Sunday with one of my close friends. For like a whole lot of like the white women, a lot of Asian women, and I was just so impressed by the way they were like so feminine. Like I was talking to this one chick, right? And she wasn't even the necessarily best looking, but the way like she carried herself, like I never seen like so much feminine like energy like that. Like the way how she talked, the way like how she moved. I was like, oh goodness, like I'm not. And again, like the people who are listening to this, like I'm not trying to like degrade or look down on my black princesses or my black women. You know what I'm saying? I think all women are beautiful. But I do feel like, like some black, just chicks overall can just have like this masculine energy about them, you know what I'm saying? And when you step outside of like, when you expose yourself to different races, like you see like they are still, women are still women, right? But they still have that feminine energy, and I just wish that, like I was able, like I'm able to see more of that, like within like my black women, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is,
Now I feel what you're saying. Well, the thing is too, sometimes what'll happen is, it's sort of like you gotta look at what you're attracting though. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the thing is, a lot of the black women that I've messed with, you know what I'm saying, that I've actually taken seriously and dealt with, I didn't really have to deal with any of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because what I noticed is this. Any race of woman that I messed with all had almost the same type of personality. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't necessarily the race or the fucking, culture, I guess, in a way. It's more so, how is this chick acting? And so and this could be a white chick, black chick, Asian chick, whatever. Once I see that chick acting funny, I'm gone. I'm like, all right, you want some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've dated black girls, white girls, Asian girls, every race, all that other stuff. And there were some chicks who was on some bullshit in all races, and there was some chicks who were cool. So what I did was I consciously chose to only continue to fuck with the chicks who were cool, regardless of how they, were. Because I've talked to some black chicks where I approached them, and they was on some attitude shit. But soon as I saw the attitude, I'm gone. So I don't got to even deal with her. But see, a lot of dudes, they see the attitude and they look at it that's the norm. and then they continue to try to fuck with her. And then they'll complain like, yo, these chicks out here got attitudes. I'm like, well, you chose to deal with the chick who got the attitude.
Exactly.
You
like,
see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? So just don't choose to deal with that chick. You see, and that's the simple thing is that most of the issues that this is why I fucking laugh at a lot of these MGTOW dudes. I'm like, bro, you chose to deal with a chick who put you through the shit you've gone through. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Sure, man.
That's what it is, bro. Yeah,
man. But I appreciate the time, bro. I understand you got the callers. You gotta be mindful of that.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
All right, man. You got it.
Peace. All right. We're gonna take probably one more call. Then I gotta head up out of here. Head up out of here and do some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get the Submissive Women and Sexy shirts. Click that link below. It's funny, when I wear this shit outside, motherfuckers be looking at me crazy. But it's a good conversation starter for women, though. Because I have been chicks talking to me like, what does that shirt mean? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's going on, Mr. Locario? This is George Kelly from Rockville, Illinois. How you doing?
Chilling. What's going on, bro?
I'm pretty good, bro. You should know who I am by this time, bro. I'm George Kelly from Rockville, Illinois. I've been on the Bad Revolution for a while.
All right.
The guy who keeps calling, you got to turn my situation around and all that.
Right. That's what's up. What's going on with you, though?
Kind of motivated me to study women more and all that shit. I put in a lot of work to get my games now. So definitely want to thank you for all the work you've done with the Bad Revolution.
That's what's up. So what's good with you?
My question as far as today's subject, bro, let women be mad at you, because I know the other day you put up a video about be who you are, even if women don't like that shit.
Right.
Because my question to you is as far as that though, bro, because I told you this once before. I'm a writer. I love writing. I got a passion for that shit. My dream and my goal is to be a novelist someday, and like sometimes I deal with a bit. And sometimes I do let women know, like, hey, look, I'm chasing to be a novelist. I don't give a fuck if I waste my entire life going for that shit. I'd rather, waste my life going for something I love than just settling for some shit. That's just me.
Right.
So, but my thing is, it's gonna take a lot of work, to get to where I want to be. It might take a year or two. It might take more years. Shit, it might take a decade. But if you believe, you have faith. Eventually you're gonna get there.
Right.
Push it. My thing is, sometimes I do let women know that shit, though. But are there women out there who really gonna follow your program, who really gonna follow that behind you? Because when I let women know that shit, someone will be like, nah, I don't want to, deal with a guy who's on this shit. He's gonna be focused on that too much. And some women are gonna try and be like, hey, bro, you gotta be realistic. I want to be a guy who's like focused on writing all the time. But at the same time, I try to let them know, like, hey, but that's my passion. So that's my question: is we really gonna find some women out there who's gonna follow your program? Because, like I said, that's what I'm aiming to. That's what I'm striving towards.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, you'll find some women who they will follow that, but along the way they're probably going to be talking some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because for a lot of women, it's rare that you find a woman who is patient with that shit. Because at first they'll act like they're patient with it because they like you, they want you to like them. So they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. I like that you on your purpose and you're doing your thing and that's great and blah 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 and all that other shit. Then you get into a relationship with them, and then they're looking at you like, so when's this novel shit gonna kick off? What's that about? You feel what I'm saying? Then they start looking at you all funny. You feel what I mean? But again, that's how they are. You understand what I'm saying? And again, it's not all chicks, but what I'm saying is most of them will be like that. You feel what I mean? And so what you need to do is you need to push through and just keep doing what the fuck you do and let her feel how she's feeling. You feel what I mean? But the thing is, if she's interested in you and she still likes you and she still has feelings for you, she's gonna go along for the ride. But understand she gonna probably be talking some shit here and there. But the reason why she's talking that shit is because of fear. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, and especially if you're dealing with a woman, because if you're dealing with a woman who's like an entrepreneur type shit, maybe she'll understand. But if you're dealing with a regular type of chick who's not on that page, she's gonna talk shit out of fear. But what you have to do is you have to continuously lead her down the direction to let her know, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what it is. Don't worry about nothing, everything's gonna be cool. I got you, everything's good. You understand what I'm saying? So that she'll be able to work with you. You understand, with it. Because you want to include her also in your journey. So you want to say, hey, listen, I like writing these novels. So, you know, I'm gonna write this chapter. I'm gonna need your help to do this and do that, blah, 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 whatever, and just include her in the shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that she also feels like it's a part of her journey too. Which usually will calm down all the shit talking she gonna talk, you know, that she would have talked in the first place. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So she's doing that out of fear. I mean, but that's just it, though, Locario. It seemed like finding a woman who's patient with that shit, who's on the entrepreneur shit. It seemed like that shit is rare. You know, I haven't come across that shit, though. I mean, the reason, because like I said, you know, I came to your bad relationship after a breakup had happened. You know, my ex, you know, she had dumped my ass and some shit like that because she said I was focused on writing too much and shit like that, though. And then I found out she was fucking with some other dude behind the scenes and shit. And now that my writing and shit is about to take off, because I'm about to go to New York next week to Columbia College for some shit. And now that my ex see that shit, you know, she's slowly trying to come back in the picture. I'm not bringing her ass back in the picture.
Right.
You know, I charge her ass like that shit over. That
right.
Shit
right.
But nevertheless, you know, ever since I followed your Bad Boys membership program, I kind of figured that, you know, she didn't necessarily dump me because I was focused on writing too much. What her ass really should have been doing was supporting me behind that shit. That's what she should have been doing.
Right, right. Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying.
But also too, what you gotta understand is this. Is that you see this is some salesman game that I'm gonna say that you can also apply, that you should also apply to your dealings with women and shit, right? And my eyes itching like crazy. But anyway, so a lot of times when you do, like, let's say for example, when you do like online marketing, like what I do is where I sell books and I sell programs and stuff. What happens is that sometimes you have to teach the person why they need your product. You understand what I'm saying? Because they may not really even recognize why they need it. You feel what I mean? So, for example, let's say I have this book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, right? You might have a guy who's hesitant or who has a fear of, oh, no woman would want me, and because this and because that. So now I'm teaching them, hey, listen, I know that you feel this way about this. I know that you have this fear about this. I know that you got trouble with women, whatever. And this is how we can, you know, go forward to help you get where you want to go. So the same thing happens with women. What happens is a lot of times you have to teach your girl or to teach the women you're dealing with how to basically be with you. You understand what I'm saying? How to deal with you. You see what I mean? And so that's what I'm saying, where, yeah, she's gonna, if she has that fear, she has that feeling or whatever, it's like, listen, this is the plan, this is what we're gonna do, this is what I'm gonna need you to help me with, this is where we're gonna be moving forward at this time, blah blah blah. You understand what I'm saying? So that that fear is lessened, because now you're teaching her what it is or what it means to be in that situation with you and to go down this path. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of times you gotta learn, and this goes for just in general, you have to learn, you have to teach women how to be with you. That's a big thing guys don't really take into account. And which is why a lot of times you'll have problems. Because, for example, like even with my girlfriend, I have to teach her how to be with me with the fact that I'm also going to be dealing with other women. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, she's like, damn, how do I do this? How do I deal with this? And this is something that she's working on and has been working on. You feel what I'm saying? But I had to teach her how to do that. I have to talk to her about these things. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, makes sense.
Right.
So it's like you kind of training her how to deal with the shit you're doing.
Right, exactly.
Makes sense. Okay, now that makes a lot of fucking sense.
You see what I'm
Now, I
saying?
just wish that patient one was just right there in my hands, but it seems like it's gonna take a while. But
Right. You know what I'm saying?
nevertheless, I appreciate it, Locario. I just got one last question, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. You good? You good? Go ahead.
Just about a situation I got going on with a girl I'm talking to right now, man. This chick, I've been talking to her for about 5-6 weeks now. You know, we went. I done took her out on 3 dates. You know, I done smashed twice. But the last time I had a date set up last Friday, you know, she had canceled me on that same date. I don't know if I should necessarily let it slide because, you know, we done went out on like 4 dates already, and like we just dating right now. You know, because that's the thing, we're just dating. I don't know if another dude came in the picture. You know, she told me that, you know, she started working a second job. You know, and some shit like that, and like there's some shit going on in my state, you know, that's kind of that she's trying to like being a part of, like, cause she lives in downtown Chicago, and like there's some strike going on, some shit. So she said she a part of that and working 2 jobs and shit. So that day she said she was just way too tired. She had to cancel a date, some shit. So I'm like, all right, cool, you know, let's try it another time. I want to know if I played this right by hitting her up. I don't know if I played this right by hitting her up like 4 days later, exactly 4 days later, saying, hey, you know, let's go out and chill with some shit. Because, you know, with women, you know, you gotta be patient sometimes. And shit, though. You don't want to you don't want to be all needy and shit. Like, right. She canceled on. Plus, she canceled Friday, so I'm trying to figure out exactly how to play this right. You know, she just hit me back like, okay, when are you free? But I don't know if I'm necessarily doing this shit correctly. You know what I'm saying?
No. Well, this is the thing. So y'all already went out a few times. You already smashed a few times, right?
Yeah.
Right. So because and she's already this is the first time she flaked, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So because y'all already went out, you feel what I'm saying? And how, like, were you seeing her like kind of like once a week or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So now this is what you do, right? So now that she flaked, right? What you're gonna do is you just demote her. You understand what I'm saying? And so, right, so you're gonna demote her. So what that means is that what you were doing before was y'all hang out. You probably see her this week, then y'all see her the next week or whatever, and y'all chilling, whatever. Now that she flaked, right? What you're gonna do is demote her. So you already hit her up. You said, hey, let's hang out. Y'all can hang out, right? But then now what you're gonna do is don't see her like every week. See her maybe once every 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying? And then switch it up, you know, here and there, and just do your thing. So now, what's going to happen is that she is going to, in most cases, feel the pattern being interrupted. You understand what I'm saying? And then so if she brings it up, right? This is some advanced. If she brings it up like, oh, how come it seemed like we not seeing each other that much? Well, you know, remember last time when we was supposed to get together and you flaked? You see what I'm saying? So then you talk about the flake then. You see what I'm saying? And say, listen, if you're trying to be with me, if you're trying to make something happen, I can't be having that flaky shit, so you got to be on point. You feel what I'm saying? Or if she doesn't bring it up and, you know, y'all still, you kind of still demote her, you still see her once every blue moon. If she starts being more consistent, so let's say the next, like, 8 times y'all hang out, she doesn't flake at all, then you can go back to the once a week thing. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is because she flaked, and you got to demote her. You see what I'm saying? So usually when you first meet a chick, let's say this is like the first time you're supposed to meet her off of Tinder or whatever, and she flakes, right, you charge her to the game immediately. Like, she's charged. This is the first time. But she's already shown some sort of interest in you. Y'all been hanging out. Y'all been hooking up. So because she flaked, you don't have to necessarily get rid of her, but you can demote her. You see what I'm saying? And then what if she's usually going to feel that demotion because she'll be like, damn, you know, I'm not seeing him as much or whatever. And if she's feeling you, she'll most likely bring it up. And then that's when you can talk about it and reframe the situation. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, okay. So right now we'll just say demote her. So the next time you see her on that date, y'all do y'all thing and then just don't hit her up for a little while. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right.
All right, now. The thing about that, Locario, is, you know, I learned a lot while being on your Bad Boys membership program. I learned a lot from a lot of guys. You definitely opened up my eyes to how females react. I guess it's a little bit difficult for me to just, you know, to just necessarily, not believe or actually believe her on her excuse, saying that she started her second job, and she was too tired and shit like that. I mean, she said the day she flaked, she said she only slept for 3 hours. Shit. So
And
I guess I'm really
no, but see this. No, but see this.
So,
This is the thing, though. This is the thing. What you always are looking for, though, right, is because I've always said this, and this is something that most of you guys got to understand. You have to see the level of desire the woman has for you. You understand? So her desire for you should be stronger than everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it'd be different if she said to you, "Hey, I'm super tired, but I really want to see you. So, do you want to just like come over and hang out a little bit? But I'm like you know what I'm saying? Like she's telling you, "Hey, I'm tired, but I still want to see you. I still do not want to flake on this situation. I still want to see you and make it happen, even though I only have 3 hours of sleep." You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of interest and energy you want from the women, right? Because her desire for you is so strong that she's willing to stay up and lose sleep for you. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of desire you want. When you're dealing with the woman. You see what I'm saying? So when she's coming up with, "Oh, well, I'm tired and I gotta cancel," what she's saying is that my tiredness is more important than you. You want it to be you are more important than my tiredness. You see what I'm saying? That's how you want to interact with these chicks. So what I'm saying is that because she flaked, what you're basically saying is, okay, you flaked on me, you chose your tiredness over me, so now I'm demoting you. You're not in the same position that you once was because you're not showing me the same amount of interest. So I gotta demote you. You feel what I'm saying? So is that type of shit? It's like you're reprimanding her for doing that. Because see, the thing is, for us guys, we have like, sometimes we have a soft spot in our heart. We're like, well, maybe she was tired. Maybe she was working hard and damn, she, this and this and that. No. What it is that you need to make sure that her desire for you is that strong. You understand? Because when a chick's desire for you is that strong, she will lose fucking sleep. You understand what I'm saying? She will make sacrifices for you. And that's the type of chick you want. You want it to be that strong. So that's what I'm saying, where because she fucking flaked, right? When she didn't necessarily have to, and on top of that, she wasn't even making a case for trying to make it happen. Like, for example, I remember this one girl I was messing with, right? And it was sort of the same situation. I said, we made it, we was fucking around, we hooked up a few times, and then I said, we supposed to meet up. And so she hits me up and she says, "Hey, I'm super tired, but if you want to like come over and we can just like chill and like hang out for a little while. I really want to see you." Like that, like she's showing like, damn, even though I'm tired, even though this is going on, I still want to see you. I do not want to flake on you. I want to make it happen in any way that I can. You see what I'm saying? And so that's it's just like for example, a woman may say, "Hey, I wanted to cook you dinner," right? But then she says, "Oh my God, something happened where I'm not able to get the ingredients. So is it okay if we just have, you just come over and we order something in?" You understand what I'm saying? So she still is making it to where y'all will still be able to eat, y'all still be able to hang out, you still be able to do the shit. She's not making it to where like, you know what? I can't fuck with you today. You feel what I'm saying? And it's two different things. So you always want to see how the girl is responding to you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's what it is. So that's what I'm saying. Like right now, all you got to do, still see her, but just have her demoted for a little while. You feel what I'm saying? And then just keep doing what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
pretty good.
All right, man.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Locario. I appreciate everything you do, bro.
All right, brother. I'm going to holler at you. All right, peace. Later. All right. So, people, it is about that time, people. It is about that time. So, guys, remember to get this book, How to Have Sex 200 a Day, the greatest book ever. So, make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com or go to, go to MrLocario.com because you get the bonus joints versus if you go to Amazon. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com, get How to Have Sex 200 Day ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Il Gillum, or you said you trying to buy the Jiggy Riggy. So the Jiggy Riggy beanies are done. I don't think you get those. I think the site went down. Dr. Love in the building. What's popping, bro? What's going on? And make sure you guys get this Submissive Women Are Sexy shirts. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get these shirts. Click that link below to get your shirt. They got purple, navy blue, black. I think I got them in yellow if I'm not mistaken. So you guys can get these shirts and just click the link below. Unique 97, appreciate you, bruh. Let me shout out to everybody in the room. Unique 97 in the building. Dr. Love, Ultra Gold Chain. Lil G Man. I keeps it 100. Shout out to you. Resilient SD, Shaddy Ratty. Who else? Speedy Gonzalez in the building. Damian Forbley. What up? Valentine. O'Milly. Epic That Dude. Shout out to you. Yao Don. Shout out to you. Young Wee G. Shout out to you. The Greek Surgeon. Big Stain in the building. Theo C. Sven Polak. Don't Smoke Rocks. That name is funny. All Money and Jay, shout out to you. True Blad, who else is up in here? Who else is up in here? Elliot Morris. Freedom of Speech Unlimited. Man, we had a lot of people up in here today. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'll be back next week. I'm going to be doing more of the Patreon lives. I haven't done any Patreon lives this week, but I'm going to do some more Patreon lives. Make sure you guys join the Bad Boy membership, though. The Bad Boy membership, the next one I'm dropping is the game is super heavy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's between two different things I might drop, but I'm not sure which one I want to drop yet, so I can't really say. But make sure you guys join the Bad Boy membership to get on that. So we get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.